What's up, everybody out there on YouTube? I had a 3 TTM mail day today, so I wanted to just do a quick little video and share with you who I got back. I've already cut them open. This first one here is Frank Tanana, and I've wrote to him before, and he's actually sent me a card like that before in the past. So this is not the first one I've seen of these. This is actually, and he signed the cards I sent. This is actually like his testimony, personal testimony. Inside, it's a little booklet. It's got a story of his career, the ups and downs that he went through, battling injuries, alcoholism, so forth, so on. And it's got some Bible scripture in there. And anyway, he signed the front of it. I've got another one just like that where I wrote to him sometime last year. Well, sometime in 2021. Okay, so that was that one. And I sent to him, let's see here, 84 Fleer that he signed. Frank Tanana always puts Bible scripture under his signature, which is fine with me. That's an 84 Fleer. Here is an 86 Fleer. And that was with him with the Tigers. And here is an 82 Fleer with the Boston Red Sox. The heyday of his career was actually with the California Angels back in the 70s. And I also had sent an 83 Fleer. He did not sign that, which I'm not complaining about that. I've wrote to him before. He probably remembers that. Some players keep up with who writes to them in the past. But he signed 3 nice older Fleer cards, and he also included another autograph as well. So that was the first one. Now, the second return, let's see, this one, come back. This was Bob Sykes, former Major League pitcher with the Cardinals. And I think that, yeah, the Detroit Tigers. He was traded to the New York Yankees, but in 1982 for Willie McGee, known as a really bad trade for the Yankees. I don't think he ever played. I mean, really bad trade for the Yankees. I don't think he ever played a single pitch in a major league game for the Yankees. Ended up getting, I think, released by them. The Yankees at the time were needing pitching, and they traded Willie McGee, who was a top prospect in their system, and he went on to have a long, great career, and won, I believe, and I know he won a batting title. He may have won an MVP award in '85, and made the St. Louis Cardinals a contender pretty much most of his career with them. Here's Sykes on a 1979 Topps with the Tigers, signed in Boy Shoppy. That first card was an 81 Fleer, 1981 Fleer card. And this one is 1980 Topps, Bob Sykes. And usually I don't like to send cards like this for autographs, but I only had 3 different cards of Bob Sykes to send, so I threw this one in. But this is one of the years the Topps had the face smile autograph already put on the front of the card, and a lot of times players signing over that, it looks kind of sloppier, but still nice to get an autograph of a former big leaguer on a vintage card nonetheless. And the 79 Topps I really like the most, probably, of all 3 of these. So anyway, that was a nice return. Also, the Tanana, I got Frank Tanana back pretty quick. It was about 10 days. The Bob Sykes has been out since about December 12th, I think is what I've seen that I had wrote down. Okay, and this last one here, Charlie Huff, longtime great signer. Charlie Huff. Huff and Tanana are both well known to people that are into collecting autographs through the mail. They're well known for being great signers through the mail. And let me see, I don't even remember how many cards I sent to him. I do remember that I offered him to keep a couple if he wanted to, and he didn't. He ended up signing all of these. There's 5 total. The first one is him with the Chicago White Sox on a 1991. Or no, I'm sorry, 1992 Topps card. Okay, the next one is him with the Texas Rangers on a 1989 tops. He signed right over his blue uniform shirt, jacket. I wish he'd have signed closer down there to the to his pants because it would have showed up better. But still, nonetheless, nice autograph. Charlie Huff on the 1990 tops with his signature there, and then we 1990 Donruss and a 19 and 90 Fleer card. Okay, so that's my returns for today. We ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 autographs in today's mailbox. Uh, and I'm really pleased with that to add these to my collection. And if you collect TTM autographs, or if if you enjoy seeing other people's successes, if you are interested in getting into TTMs, or if you like watching videos, people sharing stuff like this, feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. There's a ton of videos I've got up of me sharing things such as this, and that I've picked up along the way in my collecting. And also, if you're interested in trading, doing any trading, I'm always looking to trade cards I don't want for cards that I would like to have to try to get signed of players that I collect, mainly Indians. So if you've got any older, whether it doesn't have to be vintage, it can be junk era wax, it can be modern. Um, but I'm always willing to do trading of commons, basically same value. Like, in other words, if you want to trade some commons, Cleveland Indian players from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, 2000s, so on, in exchange for common players of your favorite team from the same era, I'll be more than happy to swap care packages with you in the mail. And I also do a video if you do, and share what you sent me on the channel and mention you in a video. Um, Also, if you'd like to do that, you can feel free to look in the item description, in the video description down below on this video. I have my email address in the comments, and if you email me, I'll get back to you with my cell phone number. We can text and do some chat texting about possibly doing some trading. Also, if you're looking to get into through the mail autographs and you don't know where to get player addresses, there's a couple of different sites, sportscollectors.net and Sports Card Forum. I recommend, and I put a link in the description below on this video for SCF. It is a free site, doesn't cost you anything to join, and it's a good site for people just beginning to get their feet wet. It shows you can find player addresses there for baseball, football, basketball, pro wrestling, even celebrities, and it gives you success rates and recent successes of people that have been getting autographs by mail recently. Um, and um, and after you get your feet wet, then you can always go, if you want to try sportscollectors.net. They have their little perks that the SCF doesn't have, but they do charge like a $15 a year membership, which isn't that much. But when you're just starting out, if you don't really know if it's something you want to do long term, then you may want to stick to this free one. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Be back again soon with more videos.